Restricted stock units are the predominant type of equity vehicle offered by public companies today. But are RSUs the same at all public companies? Not necessarily. In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 ways that RSUs in the tech sector differ from other sectors. Starting with eligibility, companies in the tech sector are more likely to offer RSUs to their lower-ranking employees than other types of companies are. In fact, you can see there in my chart that as we get lower into the organization, that gap between practices at tech and life science companies and practices at other companies gets even bigger. So that when we get down to the general workforce, nearly 60% of companies in the tech and life science sectors are offering RSUs at that employee rank, compared with only 11% of companies in other sectors. And make no mistake, it doesn't matter what sector we look at, there pretty much aren't any public companies that are granting stock options or performance awards to their general workforce. So when public companies aren't offering RSUs to their general workforce, that likely means that those employees are not eligible for any type of discretionary equity vehicle. My next difference is in how RSUs vest. Outside of the tech sector, annual vesting is pretty much the standard. But when we look at my chart here for companies in the tech and life sciences sectors, there's a pretty even split between the traditional annual vesting and quarterly vesting. And in fact, that 43% of tech and life science companies that use quarterly vesting is up from 23% the last time we did the survey in 2021. Now, when companies use quarterly vesting for their RSUs, for new hire awards, there's usually a 1-year cliff where nothing vests, and then the quarterly vesting starts. But for ongoing grants and retention awards, a lot of companies just skip that 1-year cliff and go straight into quarterly vesting. My last difference is in the treatment of RSUs on retirement. You can see here in my chart that companies in the tech and life sciences sectors are a lot less likely to pay out RSUs to their retirees than other sectors are, where payouts to retirees are pretty much the norm. So those are just 3 highlights from our 2024 Equity Incentives Design Survey, which is administered by the NSPP and Deloitte Tax. If you're interested in more highlights from the survey, we'll include a link in the show notes. I hope you enjoyed my video today. If you did, hey, share it with your friends. That really helps us out, and maybe your friends will like the video too. Thanks for watching.